Welcome to Battle Truth and my point of view. I don't know you, so I'm not a hater. I can only give you the facts that's written on these papers. And since we have no dealing, therefore the court can care less about your feelings. I'm the Honorable Malachi Markilius, your presiding judge, chairman, and spokesperson for the One United Front. You are my witnesses and jury. You may be seated. Court is now in session. And talk about this. Today's trial is against I Smoke Hip Hop. This trial has actually been brought before the Battle Truth One United Front Court. You have a citizen arrest put on you by no other than Mr. Mike Wavy himself from Mike Wavy Television. Apparently, this case went through two judging. The first day, it went through the first judging and it was approved by more than 12 jurors. Second time it went to be heard under appeal, it was declined by another 12 jurors. So I had to overrule the count based upon the first ruling proceedings that didn't take place when it was actually passed. I tried to stop the brother, but just so that he could talk on air, I allowed him to speak because I had changed the rules. The first time I did it, people just was in a comment box. So when I did it the next time, I allowed people to speak on air so people could hear, and I cross-examined them. So just because it was passed the first time, I overruled the second judgment, just so that he could have his just fair due. And just so people could know, I am going to listen to the people. I am going to follow the people in this situation. No prejudice, no biasness. Whoever have a case on anybody, I will hear your case. If it get passed through the jurors, then guess what? It's going to be done. It's going to be heard if they feel that it's it has a chance. Now, with that being said, let's get off into this. Mike Wavy channel was taken down when he got a last strike on him. He allegedly came from I Smoke Hip Hop. He said he reached out to the man and he apologized to the man, asked him could he remove the strike, and that he was sincere in his apology. Whether or not he wanted to take his apology, if he didn't want to accept the apology, it's okay. He said he let bygones be bygones. You go your way, I go mine. I have nothing against you. If you want to be cool, we could be cool. But if you don't, then you don't. But he's saying that he sincerely tried to talk to this man one-on-one and apologize to this man. Come to find out, allegedly he's saying I Smoke didn't accept the apology and actually blocked him. So he have no more communication with the man. He appealed to the Battle Truth Court in the One United Front so that we can get justice for him. He's saying all I Smoke Hip Hop have to do is retract his strike and he can get his channel back. His channel had 1,000 subscribers on it and he just wanted channel back because he don't want to start back over. Now, for a lot of people who may not know who Mike Wavy is or I Smoke Hip Hop, these are two bloggers on the come up. We know the blogging beef thing spiral out of control, which led to a lot of things taking place in battle rap. Now, Mike Wavy gave the story about what was taking place. Mike Wavy said him and a few other of these bloggers all decided to come together so that they could start in blogging what's happening in hip hop. Where if you on fire, if you the coal in hip hop, like Drake for instance. Drake the #1 dude in hip hop. So because Drake is the #1 dude in hip hop, people figure if you go at Drake, then that'll get people to listening to you or you get followers and things like that. So they wanted to create that in blogging by going after the number one dude, which was me at that time. Popularity wise, as far as like in high demand of the people and who the people was rocking with. So they did, you know. So he told it live on air so everybody could hear it. You know, he didn't hide nothing. And let me say another thing. For people who be trying to hate on that dude for doing that, as far as like coming on my show, uh, um, just being respectful. What type of niggas is y'all to get mad at that dude for actually wanting to grow up and do things more mature and more smarter? What's wrong with you clowns? Let me tell you the difference between him and y'all for right now. Because I don't even know if I could even trust him. I ain't here to trust nobody anyway. I don't know nobody. But I would say this. It's a brother trying to make a change, to do something different, and to become more productive on a more mature level. Who are y'all to try to criticize and hate? The difference between him and some of you guys is this. He more honest than y'all to that degree. What I mean by that, he don't make it no secret. He like my show and he rock with me as far as liking the things I do and what I bring to battle rap. Y'all try to hate him for saying that when y'all doing it. Y'all doing it. Y'all just try to make up a reason why you do it. Y'all try to say things like, no, we only watch him because we hate him. No, you don't. You watch because you like. You in tune every time because you enjoy what I bring to the table. He's more honest. That's the only difference between him and some of you fake dudes. He's more honest. At least he's not afraid to say, man, I like what you're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? I know I took some shots at you, but I do rock with you as far as like what you're doing. Y'all try to make excuses of why you watch, which makes no sense at all. He's more honest. That's all that means. It's sort of like a atheist and a Muslim or Jehovah Witness or Catholic. The difference between an atheist, he's more honest. They not. They pretend to act as though they worshiping the one and only true God, but they not. The atheist just more honest by saying, I don't worship him. That's the difference. Same thing with Mike Wavy. That's the difference. He's honest enough to say, I like you. They just gonna say, we don't like him, but we still gonna watch. So he's more honest. Back to the I Smoke Hip Hop thing. Stop hating on people just because they don't want to keep playing these same little circuit games a lot of you bums and cowards doing over this internet. Y'all some haters. Grow the hell up. Most of you dudes over 30 years old acting like you 12 and 14 years old because you ain't got no real talent. Grow the hell up. Stop always talking, oh, we real. You ain't real. You ain't real. You ain't real. How the hell you real trying to address and talk about cats you don't even know? It's not real. That's fake because you have no idea the things you're saying out of your mouth and who you saying them to, and you feel safe and comfortable because y'all in other cities. This internet will catch up with people eventually, sooner or later. So stop all that trash. Grow the hell up. You see all these young boys out here from 69, Tekashi 69, XX Tekashian, Chief Keef, them, all these young dudes out here, 20-something years old, beefing and killing each other over this internet. And here you guys is 30-something years old, acting like straight up damn kids. Grow the hell up. Now back to this Mike Wavy I Smoke case. Now, I got to give the facts on both ends. I don't really know what you said to I Smoke Hip Hop because I wasn't watching. I don't know what he said to you because I wasn't watching at all. And that's just the honest truth. I have no idea. But I do know that you could say some foul things, Mike Wavy. And I know that you have. And whatever you may have said to him may have been so disrespectful that he feel that he don't want to accept your apology. Probably because he think you may not be sincere, even though you saying you are. He may not want to accept your apology because he probably feel you ain't gonna do nothing but go and do it again and just try to be more creative about it to prevent having a strike. That's what he probably feel. I'm just telling you what he probably feel. Whether it's true or not, I could be wrong. But sometimes that happens depending on the extent and how deep you went. I don't know. And your channel took him down, so I can't see it anyway. Now, with that being said, I don't know to the nature or degree you disrespected that man. Neither could I tell him the way you disrespected him, he shouldn't just he should just leave it alone and let it be, because I don't know. Some things affect people differently. You get what I'm saying? Like, for instance, you disrespected me, you lied on me also. You disrespected my daughter and my family also. But I can forgive you. You know why I can forgive you? Because God forgave me. I don't know you. You just a brother over the internet just talking. And like you said, you were doing this to get your channel up, along with a couple more of them bloggers wanting to get some subscribers and views and things like that. So yes, I can forgive you, brother. The Bible say, if you do not forgive those who sin against you, God cannot forgive you. Do you know what that means? God cannot forgive you. That means when you holding grudges against other people, when you are holding bitterness in your heart towards other people, and you can't forgive people that may have did things wrong to you, do you know that they hold your eternal soul in the balance of their very person because you can't forgive them? God said if you don't forgive them, he can't forgive you. Think about that. Think about that. That means that in order for you to get forgiveness and mercy from God, you have to give it to somebody else, even if they was the one that was wrong. And it makes a lot of sense. Why? Because we wrong God every day. The same thing we blaming somebody else for, guess what? We guilty in some sort of way or another before God, before the very God that made and created us. We guilty of that same thing before him we did to him. So that's why he say that. Forgive them. Forgive them. Now, that's why I forgive people. Look, it's bad enough. Y'all don't, some of you guys don't like me. I ain't gonna hold no grudge on my heart. Look, I forgive y'all. It is what it is. You wrong me. That's what it is. Okay, it is what it is. I'm not finna go to hell for one of you guys. Is you crazy? I'm not finna go to hell for none of these clowns. Hey, I forgive you, brother. It is what it is. First time you do it, shame on you. Second time you do it, shame on me. You can forgive a person and ain't got to deal with a person. Now, the thing about I smoking this, I got to address you on this. The same thing you blaming him for, or you may be mad and offended at him about, you did the same thing to me. You lied on me, tried to destroy me, scandalized my name, lied, brought people on your show who was fake. You did everything you could to try to destroy me. And you know what the difference between you and Mike Wavy was? Mike Wavy dissed me, right? But I never spoke to that man before. I never had a conversation with him. You actually used to call me on the phone. You actually was on my show before. You actually, brother, was acting like you was a real supporter of mine. And then you backstabbed me, disrespected me, tried to put me out there, tried to get everybody to go against me. You did some shifty, dirty things that I shouldn't forgive you for because it was uncalled for. I never did nothing wrong to you at all. And you wanted to do that, and you kept going because you kept getting views off of it. You kept getting subscribers off of it. I could have had your channel taken down. I could have did the same thing you did to him and everybody else. But you know what? I didn't do it. I didn't do it at all. I'm just putting that out there. Maybe my skin thicker than a lot of these brothers, but I just told you the number one reason why. And it ain't that I wasn't offended, because of course you get offended. Yeah, you'll be offended if somebody talking about your children. Yeah, you'll get offended if somebody calling you out of your name when you know as a man you wouldn't want nobody calling you those type of words. Yes, you would get offended by that. But at the end of the day, I have to be forgiving and merciful, just like I want God to be forgiving and merciful to me. So it was easy for me to forgive you, brother. You brothers afterwards. Because at the time, yes, I was mad. But as I think and I allow the Holy Spirit to speak to me and God to humble me, I come back into my spirit and my senses and I see it ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it. But the same thing you accusing him of, you guilty of too, if not even worse. If not even worse, you literally tried to destroy me. You really tried to get the battle rap community to try to come against me, to stop rocking with me, and you lied and you falsified things about me, brother, and you literally went hard every day almost attacking me. That's what you did, Osmo. Now, You salty because Mike Wavy was attacking you. That's why everybody. That's when everybody started attacking you, because you started attacking me. Then you thought they was going to accept you, and then they started attacking you. They started attacking you. So see how that worked? And you couldn't take it, and you got emotional about it, very emotional about it. Now, do Mike Wavy got a case? I don't know. I'm gonna leave that up to the people. But I know the same thing. I know you guilty of the same thing. I definitely know that. I'm gonna let the people talk about it and decide. They the ones who say guilty or not guilty. If they say you guilty for not accepting that man's apology and helping him getting his channel back by removing your strike, then I'm gonna give you a judgment. If they say you not, it's justifiable because they figured that he probably went too far, then you get a pass. But either way it go, you will be judged in this matter like everybody else is. Now, I'm only saying this to say this. I'm just being fair on both ends. Both of y'all are guilty of the same thing you accuse each other of. Now, again, I can't tell you as a man how to feel, how to think, and who to forgive. I just put it out there. I just put it out there. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to rock with somebody just because you forgive them. You know? So with that being said, man, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth. I'm leaving this up to the people. Do y'all think I smoking guilty for not accepting Mike Wavy's apology, removing his strike so that man can get his channel back, seeing that he also guilty of the same thing to so many others, not just Mike Wavy, how you would go hard on Angry Fan and other people and all that stuff. Again, you guilty in some type of way also. But with that being said, it is what it is though. But I leave you with this. It's up to the people. I'm gonna let the people decide. Do y'all think I smoking justified by blocking Mike Wavy and not accepting his apology? Or do you think Mike Wavy deserve another chance? Leave it up to the people, man. It's Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours.